Okay, everybody pretty much knows that I did the theme song to Phineas and Ferb with my band Bowling for Soup. But not everybody knows that we also did the theme song for the movie Jimmy Neutron. Here's a hilarious story about getting old and the world that our kids are growing up in. So I was very excited to get the Jimmy Neutron gig. I got to go and watch the movie. It wasn't even done yet, so it was super cool. I was sitting and watching the animation, and sometimes it would just be like this black and white drawing placeholder, and then the animation would stop. Anyway, it wasn't done, but the dialogue was all there. So I got pretty much the premise and the concept and all of that. Jimmy Neutron pretty much already had the theme song that they wanted. They just wanted us to do it. So there's a band called Man or Astroman that actually had done the song, and that would actually end up being the theme song for the television show. But we did a version of it. So when it was time for this movie to come out, it's pretty much the biggest thing that had happened for our band at the time. So I got very excited about it, and I made a shadow box for it. And in the shadow box, you can see here, that's an actual part of a popcorn tub that came from the movie when we went and saw it. And there's us from the soundtrack. Here's some toys from various things that I got at Target, and this is the poster that was out, and little clippings and things like that. It's a shadow box. I made it. Freaking proud of the shadow box. My youngest son was looking at it one day. I had it hanging a little lower. He wanted to play with the toys, and I said, well, they're glued in there. You can't necessarily do that. And so he's like, who's this? And I said, well, that's Jimmy. Who's that? That's Goddard, his dog. And then he looked at the little circle thing that was in there, and he said, what's this? And I said, oh, that's the CD of the soundtrack. And he said, what's a CD? Jimmy Neutron, who can we count on?